What's up guys, aaronromanmedia here. Thanks for coming back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do all of those four. Now as always, I love to do these types of videos and it's basically my gear bag for the new year of 2026. I do have a lot of gear, but I'm not gonna go through every single piece of gear that's always coming with me. I'm just gonna show you basically the main essential pieces of gear that always travel with me on every type of maybe it's a wedding, sweet 16, photo shoot, all the types. Okay, so starting off with the cameras, of course, this is gonna be always my main camera, my A cam. This is going to be the Canon R6 Mark II. Never leaves my bag. This is my complete first camera that's always gonna be on my shoots no matter where I go. Okay, so now as far as lenses, the 16-35 that's on this main YouTube setup, that's always with me. That's always my super wide type of lens. Like I said, it's a 16-35 EF 2.8, so it works just like a charm. It was a lot easier and cheaper than to get like the other L series with the new RF line, so that's always coming with me. And of course, as you guys have seen on my Instagram, the 45 RF 1.2 lens. Moving on as well, the 51.8. I made a whole video about this comparison on my Instagram between the 50 and the 45, so make sure to go check that out. And then of course, this is a main lens, 24-72.8, can never go wrong. Okay, so moving on, as far as anything camera related, it is my Prism Lens Effects filter pouch. This is the Go bag that has all of my filters in it. All of my main filters, my kaleidoscope prism, it has everything. And then their other case that they have, which is another first generation 5 filter case, but I hold this with all the up and down threads for all my lenses. All right, so going down the shelves, as you can see, that's exactly what I'm doing. They also have the GoPro Hero 7 Black. All right, so moving into flash photography, these are gonna be my two flashes, which is both newer flashes. This one is the Z1C. This is the Z2C Pro. That's new in my gear bag. This is gonna be coming with me as well, along with two triggers, specifically the QZ-TTL and the QZ-C that came out last year. Okay, so now let's move into audio. Specifically, this is the Tascam DR40X, right? Yeah, I had to look at it because it was a little confusing. This is the Tascam DR40X recorder that I use for all types of board recording. If I'm plugging into the amplifier or anything like that, if I'm plugging into a subwoofer, a top speaker, like any type of recording situation. I could even use this for external type of recording for the film, which I use for my last film called Marketplace that I did last year, so I'll leave a link to that somewhere right at this timestamp. This is another mic that I have. This is my main shotgun mic. It's the Joby Wavo Pro. Has the active noise reduction on it. You could go up to 10 extra dBs or 20 dBs depending on the scenario. Comes right off. I believe they even sell like a windscreen for it. Now, as far as lavaliers, there is other ones that we have that we use within the company, but this is a main one that we use for quick action stuff when it comes to ceremonies, putting them on grooms or officiants. This is the Hollyland Lark M2 wireless mics. This is the one I'm actually using right now that's on my chest with the sticker over it so you don't see the big Hollyland logo, but these mics rock all the time. So another quick setup that I don't have here is going to be my cinema rig, which consists of the lens, microphone, side rail handle, top rail handle, and I'm gonna leave that video out playing over this part. I made a reel about it on Instagram for TikTok and everything, and this is basically how it's put together and what the final product looks with the monitor and everything. So that's gonna be with me with any big project as well. For all the OGs out there that have been watching me, you know I got the Ronin S many years ago, definitely like 2018, something like that. And this is the official upgrade since last year, and it's definitely a big game changer, holds all the weight that I need. So I got the whole Pro combo kit with it. So it's definitely worth it. Of course, I cannot forget about the aerial stuff. This is the DJI Mavic Air 2. I've had it for years. I haven't upgraded since. It does exactly what I need, especially what's standard for everything. So this aerial stuff has to be part of my everyday carry. So Mavic Air 2, guys. So I also do use the monitor for my YouTube recording. That's what's being used right now to my right. It is the Andy Cine A6 Plus 4K. It works beautifully. It helped me on my film. It helped me with any type of interview segments I've done. Helped me with just maybe if I'm mounting the monitor to my gimbal. It works amazing. So let's get right into lighting. The lights that I'm using for my key light and my side light, my fill light, that's going to be the GVM 10AS. Now my main source of lights is from the company Newer once again. These are the MS60Bs. I use them for literally anything and everything. Whether if it's using like a softbox with it, whether if it's lighting the dance floor from afar away, and I've made several videos about them, and these lights have never malfunctioned on me. They have great connectivity with the phone. They never disappoint. They're very quiet. So these lights rock all the time. And then as far as bags, this is brand new as well. I got this last year in June. This is the PG Tech 1Mo 2 25 liter. This completely extends out, and the amount of room that's on the inside, it's super tall with it. It's unbelievable. And then finally, this is my PG Tech Midnight Black dual camera strap. I used this recently on a Sweet 16 and they work just like a charm. This is pretty similar to the Peak Design models. So obviously with the plate, you take it right out of its holster and then it pops right out. I put them on the corners for a little more stability and weight distribution, and you just take this and pop this right back in. And just like that, it has all the contacts of straps to adjust on a regular job. Once you set it up, you'll be ready to go. So yeah, guys, that wraps up all of my gear for 2026 of the main gear that I'm going to be bringing with me on jobs, along with the gear that I use even here right on my desk. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, make sure to like, favorite, comment, subscribe. New videos are gonna be coming out all the time now, so just stay tuned for that. My Instagram for all the behind the scenes stuff is gonna be in the description below, so you can check that out as well. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.